Montana stock growers and the Red Angus Association of America are here in Big Timber, Montana today with the Frontier Stockyards as 5 different ranches load out Red Angus feeder calf type calves today. These cattle are sold on the Frontier Livestock video, and they're all going to feed yards in Nebraska, all from 5 different ranches right here in Big Timber, Montana. Throughout the day, we're going to visit with the owners of these cattle and the operators of these ranches, and we're going to talk about how Red Angus works on their ranches for them at home, and how they come together to put this day in place to sell these cattle with Frontier Livestock Video and send all these cattle on one day to the feed yards where they're headed.
The Red Angus are the easiest ones for me to sell. Get them up and they're going. Our top selling cattle for the past 5 years have been Red Angus. The guys who buy these cattle, we had a fight over them because one guy wanted them, he just didn't pull the trigger fast enough, and the other guy got in. He bought them 2 years ago, then one guy bought them, and he says, I'm going to get those calves. And I said, well, there they are. He hit him, and the other guy called up and said, did they buy them? And I said, yep, they're gone. We started it in 2001, and we were the first internet livestock sale in the U.S. And we traveled through Iowa and Nebraska and Colorado and just went to these feeders and told them what we had, and every one of them had a computer, and they started buying cattle. And it has worked very well for 10 years now.
Well, I'm from O'Neill, Nebraska. My dad and brother and I feed cattle together. The Red Angus we bought from Frontier have always been good, healthy, growthy cattle. They feed well, and when it comes to the packers, they seem like they grade really well for us. Last year, I think they graded probably between 90 and 95% choice and prime, which is pretty good in my book.
I think they're good mama cows, real good. They got a lot of get and go when they're born. It got to be the deal where everybody wanted them aged and sourced. And Red Angus come out with his tag, and it was by far the easiest and probably the cheapest way for us to go. It's the simplest. I tag them calves right at birth when they're born, and with this Red Angus tag, and for the most part you're done. You just have to keep track of your records. Or we used to, years ago, there used to be lots of order buyers in the country, and everybody used order buyers. And then the videos came along, and everybody kind of stood back, and we just kind of thought it was a flash pan deal, and it just never went away. I've been working with Frontier now for 4 or 5 years at least, and it's worked well for us. We've done well.
I see that the Red Angus are working in the same direction that I'm working. We're a foothill ranch, and our hay production is fairly limited. And so it's absolutely essential that our cattle, number one, are efficient in their feed utilization.
The guy that bought these calves has bought them the last 3-4 years. He's plumb happy, I'm plumb happy.
One of the biggest things we've heard from a lot of our buyers is their temperament. So they know they can go in there and get a bunch of cattle that they aren't going to be jumping over and hitting the corrals and stuff, and so they gain better, and they know that they're going to be pretty consistent weight-wise. You're not going to have a huge amount of variables on it.
Disposition and growth are just tremendous in both cases. I do most of my operation by myself, and disposition is very important.
It's the first time we did this, and we've been able to combine loads, and it's kind of neat to see all these red calves together, and it's kind of nice to see people starting to take advantage of the feeder tag program a little more. There's a lot of benefits in that. What I like about the program is I believe we got quality control. You got cattle that'll work anywhere in the United States, especially when you're talking about replacement heifers or building cow herds. So they got a lot of qualities going for them.
We've had a great day here in Big Timber, Montana as we watch Red Angus ranches unload and sell their calves. And we've talked to them throughout the day, and we've heard them mention why Red Angus works for them at their ranches. Why the genetic makeup of these cattle become more profitable for them at the end of the day and on sale day. And we've heard them say things like efficiency, growth, calving ease, performance, and the return of carcass data and how good that data is. It keeps these buyers coming back year after year for these cattle that they sell right here out of Big Timber, Montana.